and it depends on which county they're in. Typically, if you have a California license, if you live in Northern California with a California license, in most counties, you will not need to post bail. In San Francisco, typically San Mateo County, Santa Clara, a lot of these counties will just release you on your own recognizance. It's the same typically in Alameda County, Napa, Contra Costa. However, there is one county that they've got some type of racket going with the bail bondsman. I don't know why they continue to do this, but it's wrong, and it's just taking money from people when they shouldn't be doing that. In Sonoma County, almost everyone who gets arrested, even if they're a local Sonoma resident, has to post a bail to get out of jail on a DUI, and that's just wrong. But it's what they do, so just be warned in that county. But if someone's in jail, don't go run into a bail bondsman and post a bail, because that's money, that you give the bail bondsman, or if you put the whole thing up front, so it's $5,000 or $10,000 bail, you're not getting that back. So just wait, and you can contact the police department or jail where they're at and just confirm, if you want, that they're there, and they'll usually tell you, when to expect that they'll get released. Some places are quicker than others. San Francisco usually takes till the next morning or afternoon if you're arrested at night. A place like Marin County will usually just keep you 4 hours and then release you. Somewhere like Napa County is interesting, because what they do is you may be there a lot longer if you have a high alcohol level, because they want to make sure you're below the legal limit when they release you. And they will actually, they're the only county I know that gives you a breath test. So they'll have you blow into a breath device. See if mine's here. This is the Alco Sensor 4. And they'll have you blow into something like that to make sure that they're not releasing someone who's still at or over the limit, because they know people then go and get their cars and drive off. It's an interesting concept, and they're trying to make sure they're not liable if they release someone who is at or over the limit. There's good and bad about that, but they are covering themselves. And I actually saw one recently where someone was released from jail, and they were clearly still over the limit because they weren't there that long, and they went out and got another DUI. Now, there was probably more drinking on top of that, but still, they do put themselves in a precarious situation when they have released someone who's over the limit. And it's not that hard to tell, generally, if someone is going to be, if they're very intoxicated when they go in and it's only 4 hours later, because we burn off typically at less than a drink an hour. And someone who's had, 10, 12, 13 drinks or whatever, just, a matter of hours before they went into jail, is not going to be under the limit when they get released.